What's up, people? We are back with more of Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. I think this is actually going to be like the last recorded video for me of Sound of Drop, because after I make this choice, we're going to be getting the particular scene which is going to result into ending number 1, and after that we're pretty much done with this game. So yeah, if you don't know where we're up to at this very moment, it's actually just, it sort of plays out exactly the same way as the very first playthrough, and the choices are actually the same as well. I'm pretty sure that I made this decision as well. I have no doubts, where she's just sort of admitting the fact that part of her actually perhaps hated Mayu a little part of Himeno, and yeah, so if you missed some part of that or don't know exactly where we are right now, I recommend just watching my very first playthrough of this, or you'll catch up, and then watching this one right after will just see the alternate ending of that first particular path. And yeah, so we're just gonna dive right into it. So after we've done this choice, we can actually skip right through it, and the credits will roll, and blah 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 blah. Here we go. A quiet rain. Pitter-pat, pitter-pat. The drops make a small sound as they land on the girl's umbrella. The droplets of water bursting open mixes with the scent of the trees lining the street and the asphalt, making Himeno, who is taking deep breaths, aware of the smell of rain. She had thought it would be a good idea to come on a day there was no club, but today just happens to be a rainy day. Since it would have been a simple training and meeting, Himeno would have been done and heading home within an hour. Turning down her clubmate's invitation, Himeno headed for Manten on her own. She has plans with Mayu again this weekend, so today is her only chance to come alone. In order to distinguish herself, to take action as Mayu's best friend, Himeno finds a flower shop she read about in a magazine, and closing her umbrella, heads inside. There are several flowers reminiscent of the summer season, cute yellow safflowers, and hydrangeas, I think it's hydrangeas, adorned with the melancholic color of rain. Even though Himeno enjoys visiting different shops, she has little experience with buying flowers. With such a sweet smell wafting through the small store, Himeno decides to come here again with Mayu. I have a question about these flowers. Having finished her shopping, Himeno once again walks through the rainy Manten. Her destination is none other than Manten East Building. As she had thoroughly checked the map yesterday, she is able to reach her destination without issue. Heading through the lobby that is crowded, whether it's raining or not, Himeno rides the elevator. Manten quickly shrinks away from Himeno's sight. Why is she coming here alone? Going through the entrance, Himeno buys a student ticket. The lady at the reception desk is the same one that was here yesterday, with her dark brown hair pulled back in a bun. Her lips, lightly painted with pink lipstick, form a smile, and she asks, "You came yesterday as well, didn't you? You're alone today?" Seeing a junior high schooler alone is probably a rarity. Himeno is pleased that the lady remembers her face. "Yes, it was really fun, so I'm here again today." "Thank you so much. Well then, please enjoy your stay." "Of course." Returning the lady's smile, Himeno politely declines the year-long pass the lady has offered. Visiting more than 3 times in 1 year earns a free visit, but it would be better to get the year-long pass when Mayu is with her. Himeno passes her ticket through the ticket gate and once again enters Manten Aquarium. As it's already evening, most of the customers are adults, particularly couples. How nice. A boyfriend says, "I'm sorry," to his girlfriend after being over an hour late due to working overtime, although this has left her in a foul mood. As they walk around the aquarium, a smile slowly overtakes her whole face. Finally, They end their day at a restaurant with a view of the town, clinking their wine glasses. While aspiring to such an adult romance, Himeno sighs at the notion of having no such prospects in the present. Oh, I'm right here, Himeno. Of course, after staring into the tank for a while, one loses awareness of the other customers. Manten Aquarium is one little universe that Himeno is familiar with. After taking a brief look around, Himeno leaves the aquarium. Though Himeno thinks she'll head on after a meal at the cafe on the second floor, she ends up having reservations about going in alone and, distracted by her hunger, gets a smoothie made from dark leafy greens from the juice bar. Once again, riding the elevator, she heads for Manten Aquarium. The night sky visible from the elevator reminds her of another starry sky. It's so beautiful. Huh? It's just nothing but the cosmos. Hey, the cosmos isn't nothing. The cosmos is like everything. Putting the name Manten to shame, Himeno sees the starry sky in various places, in the aquarium and the night sky, even in golden nail polish and the aromatherapy candles. But the real vastness of the starry sky is something Himeno still doesn't know. However, Himeno isn't worried about such a thing. Each day spent with her best friend sparkles, and Himeno now knows how precious that is from the bottom of her heart. I forgot something. Manten Aquarium is now closing. All of the customers are heading for the elevator. Heading for the lady who is about to close the reception area shutter, Himeno calls out to her with a pained smile. It's the same lady with the dark brown hair. I'll come right back. So may I please go get it? You forgot something? Half of the lights have been turned out. Shall I accompany you? No, that's alright. I'm coming here tomorrow as well. Haha, I see. Well then, we're closing up, so please hurry back. Himeno quickly passes through the ticket gate, exits the Fish of Tokyo Bay booth, and heads for the tunnel tank. Just as the lady said, the inside is much darker than it was in the middle of the day. I'm here. Himeno stands at the center of the tunnel tank and rests her hand on the tank glass. It isn't as if there's anyone else around, but Himeno looks up and speaks in a gentle voice. You probably can't hear me anymore, but I have something I think I should say. Mari-chan. In the blink of an eye, Himeno was brought to tears, her voice shaking. It's my fault Mayu had to face something so scary. I didn't know anything about her past. I hadn't even tried to. Even though I talked so much about ghosts and all, I could have never imagined. Himeno leans on the tank, looking down. If she doesn't, her body will give out completely. It seems as if the strength to hold up her body is leaving in turn with her overflowing emotions. Since you were there, Mari-chan, we were able to come back. I was able to make it out without losing something precious to me. As she says this, Himeno pulls a flower from a shopping bag. It is a blue rose. It's only one, but it holds my feelings. Leaving flowers here would, of course, be in the way of others, but she at least wants to get her feelings across. So, just one flower. Thank you so very much, Mari-chan. Somehow, rest in peace. Her words serve to accompany the flowers. Then Himeno puts her hands together. It is probably only several seconds that pass in real time. However, time is not the problem. For Himeno, it is the depth of what fills that time, of her very precious sentiments. Okay, I'll probably get in trouble. Himeno wipes away the tears that have gathered at the corners of her eyes and jogs towards the exit. She never hears any sort of reply. Therefore, this is probably nothing more than her satisfying herself. However, this is Himeno's farewell, and her decision. A farewell to her best friend's little sister, and a resolution to properly watch over Mayu and to support her. Saying thank you to the lady at the reception desk, Himeno heads for the elevator once more. Someday, Grateful that she is alone in the elevator, Himeno gazes up at the nightscape and murmurs, "Tomorrow, life will go on as it always has. However, for Himeno, she'll begin to move forward just a bit each day." Wow. I'm so sad right now. So that was true ending number 1, called Himeno. The story didn't change much compared to Princess of Drops, but it's basically just a very ending scene after the credits where instead of just sort of this happy ending, I guess, sort of happy scene where Himeno and Mayu go shopping and all that, Himeno in this particular ending sort of recognizes the fact that what she was doing in the beginning, in the very beginning of the game, she was like making fun, not really making fun of Mayumi, but just sort of poking general fun at the concept of ghosts and the urban legends at Manten Aquarium, it's probably not true, blah blah blah. But of course she didn't know back then that that was actually true, and that actually one of those ghosts in there was actually her best friend's little sister who was dead, Mari. So she feels a little guilty about that in this ending, and just she thanks Mari for being able to escape from that Red Manten Aquarium together with Mayu, and just being able to she just feels grateful for that and doesn't want to take it for granted, and just wants to say her farewell to Mari as well. And the fact that she leaves that blue rose there makes so much more, even more sense to the other ending, Fall into Poison, where you see that blue rose sticking out of the red roses. It just sort of connects in that way, right? That for Himeno, that blue rose also sort of signifies that blue rose is just kind of, it's just Mari in a way. In some weird, strange way, that blue rose just is Mari, and that connects beautifully into that particular ending, Fall into Poison. So, yeah. Wow. We are actually completely done with this game. As you can see, there's still 2 more bad endings, but I'm gonna find them. I know how to find them probably, and I'm not sure in which video I'm gonna put them. I might just put them in the other previous video that I haven't uploaded yet, but it had like 4 other bad endings. I might just connect that at the very end there, we shall see. But this is the very last video of Sound of Drop that I'm going to be recording, and it feels sad for me personally. I think you guys enjoyed this series as well, because holy crap, man, just playing through one particular ending wasn't enough, as I initially kind of thought. It wasn't that, I was planning to play through everything, but just the significance and the difference behind every single different true ending, and just every single, even the bad endings, it gives you some insight into the entirety of Manten Aquarium and everything, just the entire mystery, the entire story, everything just ties in together so beautifully. And this is probably my favorite visual novel to date so far. So I think this is a good way to close this series, because it sadly has reached that point. So I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'm not entirely sure which visual novel I'm going to be doing next. I played Clannad a couple of days ago, but I think I'm gonna upload it a little while already before this video comes out. But yeah, it's either between the visual novel that I'm going to continue with next. It's either going to be Clannad, or I think World End Economica. It just sort of depends on your guys' responses to which one you want me to play. So yeah, I don't even know how to properly end this video in a way that justifies this entire series, because it was just freaking amazing. So yeah, once again, just thank you guys so very much for watching. You guys are awesome, and I wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So just once again, I want to thank you guys so very much. This was a pleasure to play, and hopefully a pleasure for you guys to watch as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next visual novel or whatever game I'm going to be playing. Alright, peace!